Good afternoon. What's going on, guys? It's Stevenson Lindor here, and it's Friday, May 6th. So, just going to go over NFP, which is the non-farm payroll report that comes out once a month at the beginning, first week of every month. And it's actually probably the most hectic trading day and currency trading. So not only going to go over, of course, what transpired today, but actually the entire week, some of the trades that we took, why we took it, and how we were able to benefit off of all of it. Going to be looking at Euro Odd, which was a big hit for us. Going to look at UCAD, Great Britain, AU, all these pairs that we were able to make money off for this whole week, and most importantly, like I said, trading NFP, which is a very hectic day, but still how we were able to anticipate some of these moves and still come out on top. All right, so first things first, let's go over Euro Odd, right? So what happened? So the market's pretty much closed, done for the weekend. It's currently dropping right now. It's currently on a low sell to end the day. Hit a high, new high of 1.55600, which is what I expected. We took an earlier sell on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it was Wednesday, and you can see it here on this day chart. We caught the early initiative move right here, got in our sell position at 1.54, basically 100 to basically 300, any sell around there, and we caught easily over, for those who stood the whole ride, easily over 200 pips. So that was a great solid trade. We were able to call that effectively and execute it, and the following day it hit a nice base right around here and turned around and ended the week basically on a buy, on an uptrend. And what I predict, as you can see, it's pretty much heading to this next zone area for this sell. So it's probably going to touch 1.56 again, definitely probably heading up even higher, I believe, to 1.6. So when you properly mark up your charts, you can always tell where the market is going. And if you look on the weekly, the reason why I went back up, for those who are wondering how come it didn't stay on the sell, the true trend of Euro Odd is this uptrend right here. So based off this weekly, it had to finish basically on a high note to continue off with this trend. All right. So like I always state, you want to look at the higher time frames to understand the true trend of where the pair is going, and then you look at the smaller ones to basically confirm, basically look for reversal patterns, and try to see where you can fit in either for a buy or for a sell. Now, one of the main things that you must understand as a trader is your perspective when coming into the market. People always wonder how I'm able to call trades, how Shavar is able to call trades and see these moves. It's not only our technical understanding of what's in front of us, but it's also our mindset and our perspective of what's about to transpire. Like I said, the market is basically repeated patterns. That's all it is. It's a bunch of repeated patterns. Actually, if you understand the smaller time frames, all the stuff that's happening down here is going to happen on the higher time frame, just on a bigger scale. It's just going to take longer for it to happen because they're higher time frames. All right. So, but it's all about your perspective and what and your understanding of what happens. All right. Now, at the end of the day, we're not, magicians. We're not fortune tellers. We're not, none of these things. We just have a strong understanding of what's going on in the market, and we're able to capitalize on it. And luckily, we're able to bless our teams and everybody that we help on a daily basis to make money. All right. So that was Euro Odd. And for those who were in AU for a sell, because AU and EA are correlating pairs. And what that means is basically when AU is on a downtrend, EA is on an uptrend. When EA is on an When AU is on an uptrend, EA eventually goes on a downtrend, all right? So vice versa. So when you understand correlating pairs, you can actually use it to your advantage. So for those who were in an EA buy long term, profited tremendously after the drop on Wednesday. And some people, a lot of people I should say, because they were showing me their results, which was good. They caught the sell for AU and were able to ride this all the way down. Now, if you look at AU, it was basically in a zone area, and this zone area is basically supply zone. And heavy area of supply zone basically signals a sell. So you had a bunch of sellers up here, price drove up, hit this, and then boom, drive down. So we're talking about, if you go back, daily candle ended up on the downtrend, and we stated this weeks ago that AU would initially end up down here. We called this. We actually, some people I know who are still holding their sells from 0.78 all the way up to here. I think AU will eventually end up down here because, like I said, EA is heading towards 1.6. So it's only natural AU continues on this downtrend. All right. So that was also an excellent trade. So I congratulate all those who were able to profit on either one of those pairs. All right. Now, NFP. Now, NFP, like I said, the most hectic trading day of to start the month. A lot of people don't trade it because, you know, they don't trade news. Some people do trade it and they think, well, you know, the pair is going to go in this direction, that direction. Let me tell you something. To me, like I said, it's all about perspective, what you bring to the table, you know. It's why I'm able to call the trades that I do, why I'm able to predict it the way that I feel. It's not, like I said, we're not technical traders. We're not fundamental traders. We're just market analysts. All right. We just have a good understanding of what the market is trying to do. All right. The market is controlled by hedge funds, these large banking institutions, these bankers in the world. So I'm trying to think like they are and how I'm able to capitalize and see how I can make money. The market will never do this. Some people think if it's a buy, it's just going to go up for a buy. Or if it's a sell, it's just going to go up, down for a sell. You'll never see that. You'll always get pullbacks and fake outs and all like that's naturally going to happen, especially when news is involved. All right. So now what we have here is UCAD. Now UCAD was a very successful trade. Shavar, like I said, he called out a trade for UCAD to initially drop for about 50 pips. And he called that successfully. It was around Asian session. People got in some sells and made a nice 50 pip drop. It was actually around the high here, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, no, what was it? Right here. Got in at 1.289. Whoever got in this trade caught a nice 50 pip drop. Now, the reason why I didn't continue, USD CAD is a New York session currency. And what that means is it makes its aggressive move during New York session. All right. So I knew for a fact that USD CAD would shoot back up. One, for it being one of the fastest currency pairs in the market. And two, I've never not seen UCAD do fake outs. All right. So UCAD, I know based off of past history, UCAD loves to do fake outs, basically fake the opposite direction before its true intention. All right. So what happened, right? So we got in the market and I said UCAD will do a fake out to the low before shooting up to 1.29. Some people had sells thinking that UCAD would just continue to drop. That's exactly what the market did. And like I said, what you're going to see on NFP, you're going to see a lot of whipsaw candles. And this is exactly what a whipsaw candle looks like. Classic whipsaw. It's a straight candle, hits the low, hits the high. That's exactly what it does. That's the whole point of the market. That's what it wants to do. It wants to psych out buyers and sellers, cause a bunch of confusion. But like I said, as long as you know the true direction of the currency, it's going to make its move there. To me, honestly, the news is just there to fake people out. So because UCAD is due to drop, because if you look at the higher time frames, UCAD has been sell for weeks. Look at that. Look at the last few weeks. UCAD's been a sell for weeks, going on, I would say, months. The last 3 months, strong downtrend. Just this month, it finally decided to rise up, but I believe it will continue dropping. It will continue selling. So you have this right here is a classic staircase downtrend. Now, what happened today? For those who pay attention to the news, there was a huge, I think, fire or in Calgary, no, Alberta, Canada. Thousands of people's homes got affected, so God be with them. And I believe which caused, UCAD to move not only aggressively to the upside, but not continue to, drop. Currently, right now, it's a sell. For those who caught the buy, who knew it was going up to 129, like I stated, made a bunch of money. So caught the low. I know a few people did and rode it all the way up. I said it would go up to 1.29, around 200, 400 range. That's exactly what it did. As you can see, came up to a high of 1.29, close to like 500. That's exactly what it did. And as you can see, this is where you wanted to place your sells. And right now we're witnessing, right before the market closes, basically, I thought it was closed already, but right before it closes, it's currently dropping. It's currently on a sell. This is what we wanted. So if you caught the initial low to ride it high, you basically caught over a good 100 pips. And right now I expect UCAD to possibly drop, because it didn't drop the way I perceived. I thought it would have been a little bit lower right now, but I can pretty much guess it'll come down to at least low 1.28 range. So you can still grab over 100 pips there. So that's what I'm expecting. All right. Like I said, it's all about perspective and understanding to really become a profitable trader. All right. I come and I approach the market with no fear. I do this daily, every single day, no fear. All right. I know where the market is going. I'm confident, and I always trust my analysis. All right. So that's currently right now. That's UCAD's current situation. So I congratulate those who caught all those pips. Some people just caught the buy and cashed out. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. You caught minimum at least 50 pips. Some people did the opposite, got ready for the sell, like I did. I'm riding it both ways. That's good too. As long as you're catching pips, you're building your account via pips and percentages, that's good. Remember, you want to set goals every single day. All right. So whatever your goal is, hit it and be done. Just because I set, or Shavar, or anybody has a projected, take profit, or, target, whatever it may be. Remember, that's that person's opinion. What I give out every single day is my opinion, is how I feel about the market. So at the end of the day, it's what are you going to do? What positions are you going to take? Are you going to be in a buy? Are you going to be in a sell? Why are you taking that trade? What's your reasoning behind it? All right. So that was my reasoning. So once again, that's why that was also a successful trade. We also looked at GU. Now, GU also. GU, I expected to fake low and come up for an uptrend. Right now, it's where it's at. Currently, it's struggling. Come up for that buy. It actually went a little bit lower, but it did drop. Some people actually had sells ready in. They caught the initial drop, which is good for them. They caught more than 50 plus pips, however many pips that they want to catch. Remember, as a trader, I always say your goal is to catch between 50 and more pips per trade. That's what you should be looking for every day in the market. All right. 50 plus pips per trade will get you financial freedom. Will get you to your goals. Will get you to your targets. All right. Don't be greedy. Don't feel that you need to stick it out and grab 100, 200, 300. You can actually grab whatever you want as long as you have the right mindset, you have the right game plan, and you take the initiative. All right, you come to the market fearless, not scared. Okay. Most people who trade NFP and the ones who stay out and say, well, NFP is not safe, it's not this, it's not that, I truly believe don't have a good understanding of what's going on. Their mentality and focuses when they approach the market is they're scared. Like I said, you have to be fearless when entering the market. You have to know what the market is truly trying to do. So as the day is about to end, I don't see GU made that aggressive turnaround to the upside. Still around my target range. I haven't got stopped out yet. I do have my small buy position in there. So we'll see going into next week if it will rally up a little bit more before it might drop. Looks like it's heading towards a lower downtrend, possibly, but I still expect it to come up a little bit before truly dropping, if that's the direction it wants to go. At the end of the day, I don't care if the market wants to drop, go up, sell, buy, or anything like that. I'm doing whatever the market wants to do. All right. I'm following it. Okay. For all I know, I could have been wrong on all my predictions this week. I could have been wrong on Euro AUD. I could have been wrong on AUD USD. I could have been wrong on UCAD, be wrong on GU and all stuff like that. It doesn't matter. Like I said, it's all about perspective and what you bring to the table, your understanding of the market and what it's really trying to do. As long as you understand that and you have a game plan, you will always be a successful trader. You can always make money. You can make as much money as you possibly can. I saw people send me inboxes making $1,000, $500, $300, all today. Cash out. That's wonderful. That's great. They took action. They took the initiative. They saw what I saw. They saw what Shavar saw. And that's how they were able to make money. So for those of you out there who are wondering, why people don't trade NFP or how do you become profitable, like I said, me personally, I believe it's all about understanding what the market is really trying to do with these banks, these institutions, what their real move is. Market is not going to just do a downtrend. That'd be too easy. Then everybody would make money. Market is not going to just shoot up. That'd be too easy. Everybody would make money. Like I said, the market is here to really take your money. So you got to think like them. You want to be on the side of the dealer. If I know I'm about to shoot up, I'm about to go on an uptrend, I want to fake everybody out. So I'm going to go the opposite direction, make everybody think that I'm selling, and then quickly hit stops and then go the opposite direction. That's how I'm thinking. So that's how I was able to catch these moves. This initial spike up, another perfect whipsaw candle. Went up. A lot of people thought this was a buy, and then boom, quickly dropped. Quickly dropped. People were hitting me up. Hey, Steve, I think GU is going up. I don't think it's a sell. Your buy limits are too low. But look where GU is at right now. I'm currently in a buy right now. I'm waiting for this to curve around a little bit and shoot up. That's exactly what I'm waiting for, because I know what the market is trying to do. I have a good understanding of where it's trying to move. All right. So that's my approach to NFP every single month. That's why I'm able to trade it successfully. And there's a lot, you gotta understand, there's a lot of people out there who don't trade NFP at all. And for, various reasons. They just don't feel comfortable. They just don't like it. It's too hectic. It's because of this. I stated in my post, you're going to see a lot of whipsaw candles. I'll go to another pair. Let's look. Perfect example, EU, another one. Classic. EU is known for whipsaw candles. Look at that whipsaw candle right here. Right here. Went high, then boom, shot up. All these buyers got stuck. Look at that pullback. All these buyers got stuck up here and then went on this nice downtrend. You're going to see a lot of that. But once the smoke clears, once these whipsaw candles are out the way, the market really starts to make its move. It really shows you its true direction. As I'm sitting in this UCAD, after the initial high right here, which I said it would start to drop. And that's what we're experiencing right now. So for those who got in at the initial price that I stated to get in for that sell, right now you're sitting in profit to end the day. So you can close out before the market closes, or you can hold it for the weekend. That's a personal choice for you. It's your money, guys. You decide what you want to do. As long as you're taking the initiative and you're protecting yourself, it's all on you. At the end of the day, everything comes down to you. All right, guys. So I just want to shoot this quick video on how we tacked NFP. This is what I do every single day, not just on NFP. It's the same mindset. It's the same approach. Once again, congratulations to all those. I saw a lot of people make some really, really great money. Big money, you know, like I said, from $200 all the way to $1,000, $1,200. So, you know, that's good. And I hope that people continue to learn, people continue to evolve, because understand, I'm evolving every single day. I'm becoming a better trader every single day. I'm learning every single day. It does not stop. So thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoy your day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a good one.